Hello, everybody. Let's go ahead and get started with a Libra new moon solar eclipse love reading. All right, here we go. You deserve love. You are lovable. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring, and free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Spirit, please keep going. Let's get all the cards out and then I'll start reading. We've got codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Spirit, please show me. Okay. Whew. This one landed face up. Fuck it, we'll take them both. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. What do we got here? Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Some of you are on the other side. You guys are getting married. You guys are meeting someone that you will marry in the future or have a very long-term commitment with. Yeah, you're calling in your soulmate. Look at that. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring the two of you together. That's what you're doing right now. You are calling in a soulmate. A lot of you guys have done your work. You realize, the grass is really greener on the other side. You have feelings that maybe somebody else wasn't reciprocal of in the past, and you have now moved on. A lot of you have done your healing, worked through any type of, and I feel like still working through some codependency issues, because I feel like for some of you, while you're moving on, you could still be longing for someone from the past, okay? Just because you guys had a routine with one another. That doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing, but I feel like right now you are being pulled. It says there's a strong magnetic attraction, and it's right next to the keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. I feel like you're being pulled towards a very intense connection that it's going to feel very familiar. And past life connections are not always bad. There's someone that you could have been engaged to or married to in a past life and everything was going great, and then somebody died. I mean, just point blank, and you didn't finish it out. So yeah, because I see the retreat. It's like boom, then you're out. So I feel like, and it talks about free yourself, keep an open mind, and your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. I feel like you're close, and then it says retreat, it's time to disconnect from the world. I feel like for some of you, you're like, as you're closing one door, you're walking through another, and when what you're walking through is taking you to this soulmate. Let's go ahead and pull some cards on this, okay? So Spirit, please show me calling in your soulmate. What do we got here? Okay, religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. When it talks about, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations, maybe for some of you, you haven't been praying. You haven't been being very specific with the universe in quite some time. Maybe you fell off, or for some of you, you've never really done that. Please show me you deserve love, Spirit. You deserve love. What do we got here? Yeah, soulmate in the reverse, okay? So for some of you, you just had somebody in the past that didn't, that was it's almost like a false twin is what I'm hearing for those of you who follow the whole twin flame dynamic. I feel like, it was someone who came in, and I feel like it was just to kind of get you, almost to distract you from actually going towards who you're supposed to be with. And they could have very well gotten you to, pretended that they had romantic feelings for you, but I feel like, you guys you never really fully got to explore that. So someone here did disconnect. Yeah, see, separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So yeah, there was, and it says, right next to the free yourself, someone here walked away. There was a separation in the past. Show me show me the free yourself. What do we got? Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring the two of you together. Look at that. Your overall energy is clarifying the free yourself. You just decided to call in a new soulmate. So you just needed to release yourself from this karmic soulmate that, yeah, my nose just itched right when they said that. Your karmic soulmate. And I almost feel like this person in the past, yeah, they had no plans of marrying you. They just wanted to distract you, because we've got the wedding in the reverse. For some of you, this person was non-committal. And they wanted you to think that they were the one. They wanted you to be codependent on them, but they didn't actually want to give you what you wanted. Okay, they weren't, for some of you, they could have very well been in a marriage with someone else. Show me the chemistry. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it can come to you. Do you want to keep screwing around in this old relationship, which I see a lot of you don't? My nose itched right when I said that again. I think a lot of you guys have realized that, you know, there is somebody on the other side, somebody that even if you don't know who this person is, I almost see where that, like, the cherub is like pointing. It almost looks like a curtain right here, right? That's what I'm seeing is like, what's behind curtain number 2? And then, you know, so for some of you, you may have choices. Keep an open mind. What do we got here? It says, worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. For some of you, this is stalled out. It showed up in the reverse. That is stalled out right now. Oh, wow. We have deception in the reverse as well. I like the fact that the deception is showing up in the reverse. I feel like until you come over, you know, overcome, because it's like overcoming, you know, and some of you, it's like, and for, it could have been a third party relationship. 1, 2, 3. Someone here was wearing a false self mask. And I feel like as soon as you were able to free yourself from this fully and stop trying to deceive yourself, is when you can actually get the ball rolling. I almost get like Jupiter energy when Jupiter moves forward, because Jupiter energy is the husband. Okay? Jupiter is the husband in the feminine's chart. So obviously I have a lot of women who watch, you know, these readings. Just remember that Jupiter is the catalyst for the husband. So it's almost like, again, I almost get this like it's stalled out. Even though we have this Libra new moon eclipse, it's a solar eclipse. So something has to leave in order for something new to begin. Okay? And if you break up and around an eclipse, there's a timestamp on it. There's no going back for like 6 months, if ever, because it's a solar eclipse. The moon eclipses the sun, goes in front of the sun, it kazimis it, and eclipses it out. And it's like, okay, no more. Start over, but I want you to go through this door. And they start opening up all these new options for you. Engagement, especially for those of you who are wanting a higher level of commitment, okay? This person could have had, you know, drugs, sex, alcohol, you know, a codependency issue, some type of shopping, you know, or clandestine affairs. Engagement. Show me engagement for the future, for the collective. Show me engagement. What do we got here? Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves, your bond deepens, okay? You know, whoever is coming in for you in the future, I feel like this person didn't even really get to know you that was in the past, number one. I don't feel like they even listened to what you said. You know, for those of you who are like, you know, up front and honest, like, this is what I want. You know, I don't even think they listened. Yeah, love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And one more, Spirit, for engagement. One more for engagement. What do we got? Yeah, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Make sure whoever comes into your life now, because the South Node is there. So it can be very karmic who you come into union with now. So making sure, for some of you, you know, you're paying attention to the red flags. You're like, wait a minute, that doesn't look right. Wait a minute, that doesn't feel right. Past life relationship. Ooh, that one flew out. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture that you seek. Or, yeah, go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Oh my God. And then past life relationship is being clarified. Look at that. By past life relationship. Spirit saying, like, you know, if you guys are definitely coming into union with somebody that you have known in many lifetimes. This person is going to be very lighthearted. It's going to feel like it just flows. It's going to feel like there's growth. And this person is going to be very loving and nurturing towards you. They know that you are on guard. They can feel this energy from you because of your past history. But this person is going to be very sensitive towards you as you move forward. This person, I do see the two of you guys, even though this card says retreat, it's time to disconnect from the world. I feel like he's going to want to take you away. I feel like maybe the two of you guys, you could open a retreat center, or you could meet at a retreat center, or you guys could go on a retreat. This is somebody who is going to be so different from the cycles that you have, found yourself in. And it's because you went through and passed all these tests, because you deserved better. And even though there was still a side of you, and maybe still is a side of you, that is longing for this other person to come back and just, it's almost like this person has information that it could really have helped this whole thing, but that person has held back. And because of that, you are calling in someone new. Even though there's a side of you that's like, okay, but I'm walking out the door now, like it's only a matter of time, somebody else is going to get me. And codependency at the bottom of the deck, and this other person's like, I just can't say it. I just can't say it. So because of that, when it talks about center of the reading, chemistry, and very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it can come to you, I feel like you guys decide, it's time that I move forward. There is somebody here, and because the only person putting you on hold is the fact that you're not ready. It's the fact that you're not ready. And that's the only reason why you're on hold right now, is because the universe wants to shift you, but you're still looking back. What is the retreat? Wow, that was too fast. 3 cards just came out. Forgiving and learning. Yeah, we've got forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And then we've got true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. And chemistry, the center of the reading, is here. There's a strong magnetic attraction. Again, there's a strong magnetic attraction that is trying to pull you. You know what I almost get? I almost get that the person that you're coming into contact with is someone who is an extremely powerful fucking manifester. And this person is manifesting. It's almost like they're the magician, and they are almost like manifesting this other person not to say anything, to separate the two of you, because this person is, again, being that it's a past life relationship, and the fact that you guys already have history in past lives, you have to finish out this mission, and this is the time that you have to do it. So as much as you're longing for this other person, this other soulmate is blocking you. And I don't mean it in like a bad way, because it's going to be a really awesome soul contract that you guys are stepping into. And this person is going to go out of their way to make you happy. If you want the beautiful wedding, I see somebody here wanting a garden wedding. That is going to happen. Some of you want to get married out in a forest somewhere. And this is going to be somebody that you go long term with. This is the person that you last the test of time with. And you may even come into another lifetime as a past life relationship. You guys could be doing this lifetime after lifetime after lifetime, just deciding that at the end of days, or, I'm not saying that you're old or anything, but, this is your last leg, and you're like, okay, this one, I want to get it right. And I just want to be with somebody. And that this one is a true blue relationship. I say that because he's got that also, the blue on his lap. So I see him as someone who is true blue. And again, we have that here twice, as well as past life relationship, clarifying past life relationship. So very interesting, very, very interesting reading. Bottom of the deck, yeah. You're walking away from the unrequited love situation. It says, there's not enough, thank you, Spirit, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So to keep whatever relationship it is that you are still either longing for or pining for, waiting for this person to come back, I just don't see it. I feel like this other person is much more powerful, and listen, so is the universe. You know, the universe is so freaking powerful that it's like, no, that's not it. You know, whatever it is you're willing to settle for, there's something that you're entitled to, and it's much more than what you're settling for. So, however that means for you. Is there any other advice that you have for the collective? Any advice? What do we got here? Yeah, signs and admire. Watch out for signs leading you to true love. So pay attention to the signs. If you're invited to a party, you know, I feel like this other person is going to admire you from afar. It says it's time to think of everything that you admire in your partner as well. But I think that, you know, I do feel like this person's going to have to admire you from afar. And, you know, that could just be from, you know, social media. Yeah, you're getting clarity. There was an intense connection. The intensity of a true soul connection includes great highs and great lows. So I feel like that goes between both relationships. There was great highs and great lows when it came to this other one. And I feel like this other one is going to be this intense, magnetic, like, holy shit, known you before. I know my mission when I'm with you. Let's get started, because you come walking in with this clarity, and it says take time to think about your situation to gain clarity. Take time to look at this situation to gain clarity, okay? It's almost like a light bulb moment for her goes off and goes, what the fuck am I waiting for? You know, this person isn't going to commit. This person isn't going to give me what I need. And right now, you know, and for some of you, the reason why you're not in this union is because you're codependent on relationships. And, you know, now is not the time to be codependent on anyone. You know, it's actually unattractive. It's a major turnoff for people. It's like, you know, you need to have your own sense of independence. You know, it's like being together but separate. You know, so, you know, there has to be this clarity. And so if you are one of those people who is always jumping from relationship to relationship, and now you're having a dry spell, the reason being is because you weren't purposeful in the relationship sector before. You were just taking whatever you could take, and that was that. So now the universe is like, no, be specific. If you want to have somebody who wants to travel with you, then be specific and tell the universe that you want somebody who is adventurous. You know, they'll send you any Tom, Dick, or fucking Harry, but at the same time, like, you know, do you want somebody or do you want the one? Okay, someone. So there's a big difference between somebody, because that can be anybody, or someone. Are you looking for a boyfriend or a girlfriend? Are you looking for a life partner? Or are you looking for your husband and your wife? Some of us still do have the traditional, you know, values. So you need to tell the universe what it is. Thank you, Spirit. For others of you, you don't want a monogamous relationship. You want something that is open. And to society, that may be wrong, but as long as you're letting your partners know what you're doing, then, you know, as long as you were transparent, it really doesn't fucking matter what you do. And I just saw 1818. So, you know, at the end of the day, I'll be honest with you, as long as you were just honest with yourself about what it is and learn the lesson, learn this lesson so that you don't come back into the lesson, okay? You don't want to come back into the lesson. You want to pass the lesson so that you can be put into alignment with this divine counterpart that's going to end up lasting the test of time. Anyway, you guys, I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you are interested in a personal reading, all my information's in the description box down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And hit that notification bell so you can be updated the next time I post a video. I don't know if I just said that or not. I feel like I just went through a time warp. Anyway, like, share, and subscribe is what I want to say to you. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. And bear with me. I go through the energies too. And I just feel like I had like a major brain warp. All right. Love you guys all so much. And we'll chat again soon. Take care.